Hey, hello everybody. This is Miss Kitty, and she's almost 20 years old. She's declawed in the front, and I'm going to show you how to clean out a litter box, okay? Now, we all love our amazing friends, and unfortunately, as awesome as they are, sometimes they stink and they use a litter box. So I'm going to show you the best routine that I've developed over the system of, I guess, 2 years since she's been back with us. What we do, okay? So there's several different ways you can do this. Sometimes I use an empty container, put a bag in there, but what happens is stinking thing still leaks out a little bit of odor, and it's in your home. And then the moisture from the waste gathers on the top of the container, gets on the tool. So what I've developed, and I'm sure a lot of people do, is I use old grocery sacks. And what I do, I first obviously scrape up any of the solids, okay? And the best method that I've seen on any style box, I built this one myself. It's a little bit higher of an entryway to keep the dog out of it because she likes to eat cat poop. It's a little chewini, and it keeps her from going over the edge, okay? I have the other container that's been cleaned out and sterilized that's put up in the attic for further use. But anyways, the best method that generally works is I tip the box up, usually away from the opening, and I beat on it to loosen any of the collected urine, okay? Now that gets about everything off there. When it's getting close to the time for emptying out and cleaning all the residue out, washing it out, which I recommend no later than every 3 or 4 weeks, okay? What's going to happen is the urine's going to start collecting in a clay substance on the very bottom wherever they tend to go the most. So what I do is when it starts getting like that, I give the box a good clean, a good rinse, dry it, and it seems to not collect up to until the time it's getting towards replacing the litter and washing it out again. If there is any clay that starts building up throughout that period before you do the major rinse, I scrape as much as I can off and out of the container, okay, and I throw it away. I don't ever really add to dirty litter unless I've got a lot going on and I can't get to clean it for a few more days, but I usually just let the litter that I dump in there for the 3 or 4 weeks run its course until it gets really scarce, and then I start pushing the litter up to the main area where the cat goes to the restroom. Miss Kitty, it's always towards the door. She comes in and just lets go. So once I've bagged it in a Walmart or grocery bag or whatever you're using, I tie it a little bit, and then I just start double, triple bagging it up because the residue is porous, the material is porous, and it's going to start finding its way out of the sack and stinking or getting on surfaces. So you definitely want to handle this caringly. Make sure if you're a child you have an adult supervision and permission to do such a responsible task. And enjoy your pets. The best way for everybody to enjoy them is in a healthy and clean environment, and keep the pets safe and can stay away from diseases and other bacteria. If you do have an animal that uses the litter box, it's going to have some of the residue of the waste on its feet. Make sure you just bathe your pet, or I always place a large mat out front, kind of helps brush them off before she treads it all through the house. Well, anyways, I really appreciate watching the video. Please check out my other videos and like and subscribe. Thank you, guys.